Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the debut album Plus by Ed Sheeran. This is going to be my first album review here on the channel, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know what to expect from today, but I will find out after this video is uploaded. I will tweak this as I go and hope like all my reviews will be what you guys enjoy, and I will also be taking any and all feedback, so it makes these types of videos more interesting. I'll also try my best to be unbiased as I can and review the album for what it is, even if this is one of my favorite albums I personally own on CD. But when I do improve here in a year, 2 years, or whatever, I'll come back and review this album along with some others, because I feel like I may mess this up along with my future videos in the next few weeks, since again I'm just starting this here on my channel. Don't know what to expect, don't know what you guys would like to see and all that. Then yeah, in between takes of this video and the album review guide, which I hope uploads before this video. If not, I'm gonna be upset. But I was messing with the camera angle and it was either cut off part of the album, I don't want to see, or the top of my head. So I kind of decided this, unless you want to stare at it the whole time and not pay attention to me. Fine either way. And real quick, let me poke fun at a buddy of mine here on YouTube. So yeah, you, Rabbit Carrot, you. If you're watching this, I hope you enjoy it, since this is my first album review I'm doing here on the channel. It's your debut album he released 10 years ago this year. I hope you enjoy it, and I know you're Ed Sheeran because you told me in a live stream a couple of times, and I always tell you that, how amazing your songs are. And if you're not watching this for some reason, I'll make you watch it, either by posting this the link to this video in the comment section on one of your videos, or somewhere online, so make sure you see it. And I really hope you do see it, because I want you to see how well or bad I review this. So let's all make sure we share this to him. I'll post a link to his channel or one of his videos in the description, which I will be doing after this video gets uploaded. And man, let's stop wasting time and get into the review. So, the background. This is the debut album by Ed Sheeran, and it has to be my favorite of his, even though I did enjoy his sophomore album, Multiply, as well. But this is the only album of his that I do own on CD. But I am considering getting Multiply as well, and I see it in store at like Walmart and that, so I might pick up a copy of it here soon. This album is approximately 50 minutes in length, and I feel like it does have good tracks given its runtime, and I'll be giving my reasoning here in just a couple more minutes. This album was released in 2011 and is going to be turning 10 later this year, which, I can't believe. It feels like yesterday I just heard the A-Team for the very first time, and that is a good track in my opinion. This also includes a couple of tracks from his EPs from around the time, but there are also some original tracks on here as well. Alright, so for production, this album was produced by Ed himself with the help from Jake Gosling. Previously, Ed himself released 5 EPs, which I still should listen to. I haven't listened to them all, but I should listen to those EPs. Then, looking through the booklet given here on the CD, the tracks were written by Ed as well, and he also played some of the instruments from like the acoustic and electric guitar. Now, moving on to the positives and negatives. Man, I really wish I could edit these videos, but, I like trying to do these in one take, don't really edit as much. But before I get started with the positives and negatives on these different categories, I would like to say that the album did do well upon release with songs such as The A-Team and You Don't Need Me. Sorry I messed that title up. You Need Me, I Don't Need You, which were also released as singles. And moving on to vocals, I feel like he sang well on the album, and there really wasn't much I didn't like about his singing. And now, moving on to raps, there are a couple of tracks where he did have a rap on it. To point out, he did do a little bit of one on Lego House, and I did enjoy that. And I feel like that song is good and has to be one of my favorites off the album. He also raps on You Need Me, I Don't Need You. I enjoyed the song, but, just picking on it a little, I feel like he could have changed up a rap a little, change flows and that sort of thing. But other than that, I like the instrumental and lyrics. Alright, flip my paper. Alright, so track lengths. I feel like they were overall decent track lengths. They were all pretty much like 3 to 4 minutes in length, which I'd say is pretty average in this day and age anymore, where tracks are 3 or 4 minutes in length. But the closing track, Give Me Love, does include a hidden track as well, and this brings this track to approximately 9 minutes in length. And I do enjoy both the hidden track and Give Me Love. The hidden track is called the Parting Glass. So next, I did feel like there may have been a track or two where I felt like could have been a little longer or a little shorter, but given that it's approximately 50 minutes, I didn't really want to stretch it any further or condense it any less. I feel like it's perfect right there at around 50 minutes. Moving on to what I enjoyed or disliked about the tracks. Again, I feel like they were all written pretty well. there's really nothing I would change on them. Next, I felt like he had some great vocals, but maybe, just my opinion, maybe some wording or emphasis here and there, but, you know, alright then, I did enjoy the instrumentals. I felt like they were all unique in their own way. I also enjoy his raps as well, even though, you know, I was just saying how he probably could have changed some of the flows here and there. And lastly, just my thought, but I felt like on the track Wake Me Up, I felt like maybe adding something to instrumental, but I did love his vocals and piano on the track. And maybe I was on something when I wrote this for my review, but I did feel like that was a good track as well. Wake Me Up. And moving on to why I enjoy it overall, I thought was a good album. Again, really nothing I could change. I'm just repeating myself now. You know, because I'm just reading what I have written here. Enjoyed the vocals, raps, instrumentals. Overall, Give Me Love has to be my favorite track. I feel like this track is trying to get the attention of someone who he would like to see and would like to have for the rest of his life. Moving on to why I disliked. Honestly, I didn't really hate much on this album. Now, the flow of the tracks, I thought they flow into each other pretty well. Really nothing on the track list I would flip around. And lastly, anything memorable about the album. I thought the tracks were unique in their own ways. I felt like each track has at least a memorable beat, hook, or at least a lyric that you can remember from each one. And lastly, I'm going to say it right here, but I have listened to this album a ton, and I have enjoyed this album every single time I've listened to it. Honestly, I won't change much since I felt like it was pretty well. And lastly, the rating. Alright, so I would love to give this a full 5, but, you know, someone in the comments would say something about it, and, you know, again, I did pick on a few things about it that I would have changed or didn't really care for. So, anyways, I'm going to be giving this album a 4.5 out of 5. This is the first album I'm giving a 4.5 on here on my channel, and the very first 4.5 overall. If any of you guys would like to keep track of this, because I know there's someone who may. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm still deciding on which album I should do next, but most likely be another one of my favorites that I own on CD. I feel like it most likely will be Night Visions by Imagine Dragons. And speaking of them real quick, they did release 2 new songs today, which I haven't listened to yet, and I will be listening to after the recording of this video while it's uploading to YouTube. I really hope uh, I hope those two new songs are good because I didn't really care for their 2018 release, Origins. Uh, I will try have that video out by next Friday, the 19th. Uh, but if I can, and if nothing real life pops up, and I hope I can have Justin Bieber's new album, a review on that by the 26th, which is the following Friday. I really have high hopes for that album. I hope it's good. So far, I enjoyed the singles off the album, and I feel like they have been better than his album he released last year, which was Changes, and I didn't really care for that album. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.